So John, a 1-0 victory today against Bath, what do you make of that?
A good workout, a good test for us, a physical, competitive game. Two teams going toe-to-toe, some great challenges, which is what you want to see. Everybody come off the pitch, good bill of health, which also is very important. But yeah, very well contested. I think we had some fantastic opportunities. We ended up winning the game through a set piece, which again is pleasing because they're starting to take on that information. But yeah, just a good test for us, and I think it was one that we needed after obviously a long trip and a long time in Spain.
And Brian Belongo's match winner, that was a finish like a striker, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Could have passed a few of those tips on to a few of the other lads maybe along, but I think, the pitch was difficult. It's difficult inside the 18-yard box, so to have that ball floated in on a dime, by the way, by Josh, and then to get a clean contact on it was really pleasing. But things that we've worked on, so we're starting to see them come into fruition now. So yeah, really pleased.
Yeah, plenty of chances, like you mentioned there. Now is it about converting them and really putting teams away?
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to the lads about this, and through my experience, like, it's always the last bit that comes together. That final moment, that final bit of quality in the final third, the clean contact on a finish. That's always the last bit that comes in pre-season. So there's no worries or dramas around that. We're creating some fantastic opportunities. I think even more so in the second half, we started to play and really connect in their half. So yeah, so I'm really pleased because there's a lot of things that we're seeing that we're working on. Just dialing in those finer details will come to us in the pre-season.
And a clean sheet as well. Does it start to feel that everyone's sort of combining together?
Well, definitely, yeah. I think that it's the nail on the head because we've got match winners in the team that are charging back 60, 70 yards to go and help with the defensive unit, and that shows a group that's wanting that collective sort of clean sheet. It's not just the lads at the back, it's everybody. And I think we're going to have that if we're going to be successful this season. The lads at the back have been solid, they've defended balls in the box and they've sprung attacks really, really effectively. So yeah, it's a collective effort for sure, but I think it has to be, and that's what pre-season's about, building that cohesion and that team spirit.
Now, we always talk about the new signings on the pitch, but there's been plenty of changes off it as well. How have you settled into the coaching dynamic?
Yeah, loving it. I mean, there's quite a few new members of staff. Obviously, I've worked with Darryl previously, so I know what he's about. My relationship with Reece has been fantastic. We've been really digging into the nitty-gritty and trying to really put on sessions that are going to test these lads. We've given them a hell of a lot of information, but they're taking it on board. It's just that consistency and repetition that we need to keep giving them. But they've shown already that they can take that information, and I think they're craving it. So we'll keep building that in layers till we get to somewhere where we want to be. But there's a lot of work to do, but happy with the way it's gone so far.
And a trip to Spain, Bath today, and Yeovil on Saturday. It feels like there's plenty of things to get going with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a full tour in that. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's all different environments, different tests, different things that we have to deal with. So yeah, it'll just help us, like I say, once we get to the season and we're travelling home and away, and we need to make sure that we're putting in performances consistently.